everyone. It's Kimber Schaefer here at Wilshire Gun Range in Oklahoma City. We are talking all things Rage in the Cage 47. It's coming up at Fire Lake Arena. It's our Night of Champions on August 13th. And I'm here with Emilio Gatewood. Not only is he fighting on this card, but it just so happens I find out tonight you are employed by Wilshire Gun Range, which is one of our sponsors. So we get a double whammy with you tonight. We're going to talk about your fight, and then we're going to let folks know a little bit more about Wilshire Gun Range and kind of what separates this gun range from others. So let's start with Fight Night, August 13th. This is going to be your second time in the cage. Your first time, was just a few months ago at our Kickapoo Casino card, and your fight was pretty much one of the better fights of the night. You went all 3 rounds, went to decision, a tough loss for you. So what have you learned from that fight that you're taking into this next one?
Just have more experience now. I've been in there, got the pregame jitters out the way, and then I now know how to condition myself and what to expect and what to feel like being in there.
Well, and you just said pre-game jitters, and what that takes me back to is you are a college football player. Tell us a little bit about your football career and and just the reason why you got into MMA. Coming from football, that's a little bit of a jump to MMA.
Yeah, I played football pretty much my whole life. While I was young, I also was in martial arts as well. And I went on to play college ball and then be in front of playing in big crowds, things like that. It feels good to get back to doing that again and training for a purpose now.
So tell us, you said you did train MMA when you were younger as well?
I came up in Taekwondo. Yeah, I came up doing Taekwondo, Filipino martial arts, things like that. But MMA, that's completely new to me now. So I'm enjoying the transition.
You train with one of the best, Tyler Griffin, and of course Wade Smittle there at Prodigy. Tell me a little bit about your place, because you guys are fairly new, and so tell me a little bit about your place there and what you guys offer.
Well, we got a location out in Bethany, and 50th and Rockwell, and then another location in Eben, pretty much almost in Guthrie, off Waterloo. And those guys are solid guys. Tyler's up in Edmond, and Wade's at Bethany. And we got jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, MMA classes, adults and kids. So some real solid guys, a lot of experience.
Sounds great. Definitely check that out. I've got one of those locations that's close to me, so looking forward to that. Now, let's talk about Wilshire Gun. You've been here not too long, but tell me about, this gun range, what separates it from the rest, and, why you enjoy it here and why people should come check it out.
Wilshire Gun Range, what we can offer is you can bring your family out, the kids out, have a great time. You can shoot, and you can get some training in. We offer a lot of membership, awesome membership discounts, and also you can eat. We have a bar as well. It's a really good place, fine cooking.
It is fine cooking. It just so happens that your head chef is one of my great friends. The Range Cafe, I'll tell you, it is wonderful, wonderful food. Get the house salad with the sirloin steak on it. It is phenomenal. It's my favorite. It's what I always get when I come here. So let's talk again. Let's jump back to Fight Night and your training in this fight. Obviously, your first fight was a really tough loss, going to decision. You fought your heart out. What are you looking forward to in this fight, and what have you done differently to, obviously, it's not like you did a whole lot wrong in your first one. It just didn't end up going your way. So how did that loss, though, how did that change you and your thoughts in the cage?
Well, just make sure, not so much stick to a game plan, but fight my fight. And condition myself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, in the whole 9 yards, and just keep doing what I've been doing, but make sure I stick to the plan regardless of a win or a loss.
I love it. I agree. Well, thank you so much. Is there any last words, any sponsors, any shout-outs before we go for tonight?
Of course, God first, my family, and all my training partners. Love you guys, man. We'll keep working. All
right, guys. Join us all at Fire Lake Arena August 13th for our Ultimate Night of Champions, Rage in the Cage 47. We can't wait. You can get your tickets at firelakearena.com or from any of these fighters on the card, and we hope to see you there.